Hi, welcome to Misthaven. I am Missy and this is Missy Plays. Today we're going to be working behind the museum up on this cliff, and I've got it all cleared out. I've got my story a Christmas ready to start building. With this is going to be a Christmas tree farm. I love medieval. First I have a couple of medieval castle walls, and I have these two fences. I was putting them behind here to look almost like a railing for the roof. I realized they were a half step off, so we have to push everything over. And then I have these two retro transportation stops, one for each side. The color of it itself isn't important. I really just needed a roof line. So this here, and then I have a stonework kitchen. I have two of them. Originally I thought I'd push this in, but I decided I have two of them. Originally I thought over a half step further and put this storage shed, so you know. Then we gotta push it back, and right, so you know. Then we gotta push it back. Made these simple panels, and I just love the patterns. I do have that in the description so you can find them. And at this point I realized they are a half step off also, so once again I have to pull everything over, just one pull to get everything where it needs to be. These two panels are the doors to go into this building, and these panels will end up completely covering these kitchens, so you won't be able to see. I just needed it for a roof line. I do have a tree to put over here, and this will end up covering the rest of the color stuff that's on the retro transportation stop. What I have here to do is put in a bunch of fence, and I just skipped a lot of that. I did lose some footage somehow where I put down the party light arch and those two tables with the trees and the lilies on it. It's gone. That's what it is. They're simple tables and the tabletop Christmas tree and Casablanca lilies. This stall just does not want to go in right. Pull that forward, and another tabletop. And we have a cash register for here and another tabletop Christmas tree. For over here I have yet another plain wood sign that did not feel like going in where I wanted it. And just to say that, yep, here's the tree farm. And I have this snow person I put in. But once I put it in, and you can see I'm thinking about it, and I was like, no, I need some more fence behind here. I didn't like how it looked. So put the fence in, put my snowman back down, and boom, got that part done. So this is kind of how it's looking so far. I do have this mushroom log that I need to get I need to make myself a axe to put onto it, because it's kind of like a chop your own tree feel is what I'm going for. Here I code, and I'm going to put down some of the in-game code, the dirt code, and I was debating which color. Eventually I decided I would put a row of light and a row of dark, and this is where we're going to be planting our amaryllis or poinsettias. It's actually just lilies. As you know, I had to go get some stuff because we don't have those things. But we're going to just pretend that these lilies are amaryllis or poinsettias, because that's what we have. We've got a couple of Turkey Day stands and some more Casablanca lilies. And then I do have a few lilies to plant here. I have one pink, just trying to keep the colors to put down. Mostly just trying to keep the colors to put down. Mostly just trying to keep the colors to stick to the color theme that we have. And of course, this one does not go where I want. Put this other pink one in right here. And own flowers. So that's actually, I have some lily seeds to put down here, so that's actually the right seeds. I have more barrels to put here. I put this one, push it in. And as you can see, you can see here what's happening for me. This is why I have not had a video up this week. I've been having some trouble with my duplicate, and it's doing a lot of this duplicating on me, and I'm not many hours trying to edit that stuff out. I have given up. So I've done so many hours trying to edit that stuff out. I have given up. So I put these turnip barrels here, and because I can't see. So I put these turnip barrels here, and because I can't say what they're called. I don't know how to pronounce that. And I've got some more, and I put some plant starters on it, and I've got some more of a different color pirate barrel here. And then I do have this pirate barrel that I was thinking to put right here, but I'm looking at what I've got, and I think the best thing to do is to, I don't know, I'm going to put down my stall first because it's big, and of course that's the wrong way. Now for this, I have a cash register, and I want it to go all the way to the right, and I'm kind of just hoping it'll do what I want. Let's see, and no, it's going to go in the center. Okay, so we'll pick it up and move this pirate barrel over and turn it around because we don't want to see the pirate stuff. And then we will put, oh, my controller's disconnected. Okay, we got our cash register in. And then I have this other pirate barrel, but I don't know if I like how it looks. I don't know. Well, no. I'm just gonna put down my Turkey Day garden stand right here and put my other Casablanca lilies down. And it needs to go down one because I want you to get in here without having to do too much wiggling. So we're gonna go look in our storage because I needed something to put here on the stand, and I decided to go with a clipboard. And I think as far as that pirate sideways barrel, I think I'm just not going to use it. That's going to be my plan. So here's the axe to go here, and then we need to put down the dirt code over here on this other side for the trees. And originally I had hoped to have there be a space in between, but as you can see here, this isn't going to work because then the row of trees is going to be right at the ramp. That's not going to work. So they're going to have to go next to each other, which does provide some logistic issues to make trees fit in here, but it ends up working out. So I've got these two rows here. I'm going to pick up my storage shed, etc., and let's get, no, it's gonna have to go back by the fence because it's too close to this ramp. I'm not gonna be able to put trees in here. I think I'm only gonna be able to put 2 trees back there. So the first thing I'm gonna need to do is, well, first I'm gonna put one more piece of code here so I can get an extra tree in. It's a little hard because it's in front of the lamp. Trees from my, anyhow, so I ran off and got a couple of trees. I got some trees from where I'm keeping my trees stored at, and I need to put a stunting tree right here in the center. And here I'm just going to put a tree that I'm going to stunt, so I just have to bury my apple back here. And then for the trees that you can cut down, one right here is what I'm thinking. Except for, it turns out that is too close to the ramp. So we'll go one more space over. And now you get to see me do it again, because the video is duplicating itself. So here's a full-size tree, because I figure there's going to be at least one full-size tree, right? And I will need to stunt this little tree. Oh, I need to dig this up because it's not going to work. I want to put the medium cedar here. And then we'll put the stunting tree right here between the two of them. And then we'll just put this full-size tree on the end. Right now, I just wasn't thrilled with how this was. Like, I can only get one tree on that second row. Was to shift some like that. So what I decided to do was to shift some things, because then I can. And see, now I still can't go in. I'm trying to figure out a way to get at least one more tree in here. It is being difficult. I was getting pretty frustrated. But I did finally come up with this way to do it, and I can put one more tree here. I'm going to have to go get it. Okay, and we are back with another tree. Of course, it doesn't want to go in because I don't have my shovel in my grimy paws. Then one more stunting tree. And that's going to be all the trees we're going to get. I decided that I would end up moving this, because what I wanted to do was make I don't know, because it was so empty with the now I get to see this again. What the heck? It's driving me crazy. I put the storage down because I wanted to get some more stuff out, including this Christmas tree. And it just doesn't want to go in. And it's not where I wanted to go. Frustrating. Okay, we'll just put it in here. We'll push it over. And now we can't get out, so we will push our way out. I went ahead and decided to pick up the trash can because it wasn't really going to fit like I wanted. So it's not going to be here. So let's get some more stuff and put these things back in storage, and now we got some more things out. Let's see. I'm going to put a festive tree over here. I'm going to use these festive trees to fill in a little bit over here, because like I say, I couldn't put a lot of trees in because the limited space. So that's what I ended up doing. I was using some of the festive trees, and what I need now is to get and make myself a tabletop Christmas tree to put down here. Oh, not quite what I want. Trying to get it to no. You know what? Let's just, because then I can line up exactly where I want it, and then I can plant my tree again. Here we go, and plant my tree. There we go. Get the thing out of the way. Now we've got another festive tree on the other side. And it did me out some more stuff. I thought about putting my steel trash can here. It did not want to go, but finally I got it to go in, and now we've got everything covered up here. This is how this is going to be. So we're gonna run over here, and right next to where our Christmas tree farm, we're going to put in a hot cocoa stand for after you finish chopping down your tree or digging up your poinsettia. So I didn't figure you needed to see me putting down all the code. So this is what the patch of path looks like. I'm just finishing off, put a couple of little, I've got my tree hole patches, you know. Now I've got my truck, and I'm gonna pull this out, put a couple of things on the table so you can like fix up your your cocoa, grab a cookie. And I have 3 of these bistro tables that I would like to fit in here. And we will see, because they take up a lot of room. So it can actually be kind of hard to place them because of the amount of room they take. And I'm hopeful that this will work. So I've got 2 chairs for each table, and we are going to put those down and see how things fit. You sit because, and of course you sit because, yeah. I was hoping to put 1 chair on either side, and once I put the chair down, it was just made this table so wide, and it was just made this table so wide, and so I decided to push that one back further, the river, because there is only a little bit of room up here at the very front by the river to get by. So I decided to push that back, but oh, you got to shimmy through, and I don't like that. So I was pull this, put one here, but oh, you got to shimmy through, and I don't like that. So I was pull this over one space, push the chair over, still got to shimmy. We are going to make, and perfect. We are going to make it work. 3 boulders. So for back here, I have this boulder, and mostly because it just looks like a big old pile of snow that they plowed out to make this area. So I'm going to pick up my storage shed. I ran off and got myself some bushes and some flowers to put down over here. So we will start doing that. Put my chair back. Then I have a couple flowers for over here. I wanted to leave some of it just bare snow, but I also didn't want it to seem super empty. So in a couple of places, instead of putting a flower or a bush down, I have some of these gem codes, and they don't show a whole lot, but it gives a little bit of sparkle. And so that's what I've got a few of those that I start putting down to kind of make it seem visually interesting without being too terribly close. Wrong spot. Typical problem. I think those are just the typical problems when designing an Animal Crossing, or at least it is for me. There's another one of those codes, and a flower, because especially right there, you can't put anything in because you have to be able to get by it. And then I wanted to go up there, but it wouldn't let me up, so you do what you have to do. You pick up the chair. Put that one down, and I wanted to put another bush here, but it didn't want to go down, and then I thought I'd dig it, and yep, so finally got it to go in, and to get out of here, I had to just pick up my stuff. So once again, I'm out of flowers the first time, so I went and picked up some more because I did not get myself enough the first time. So I got myself another batch. And I'm going to put my Christmas tree sign back, put my actual tree in, and of course it doesn't go where I want it. No, please go in. There it goes, yay. Pick up this tree because I need to put something back over there. And I was thinking to put a bush, but I decided to just put a flower in here, but it was being extremely difficult. And then once I pulled out of here, I realized I just put 2 of the same flower right next to each other. So I gotta get in my storage, and I got myself out some pumpkins so I could dig this tree up, so I could dig up the flower and change it to something that's different from what is already next to it. And I tried to put my tree back down, did not want to go, so yeah, let's just dig a hole, make it go where we want, right? I'm gonna pop the stuff over here, and then we'll pick up our stuff and chair back down that we picked up here. Put this chair back down that we picked up so that we could get up here and put in some stuff, and then come back up here and put in our other tree. And there we go. That is everything. Our hot cocoa area is done. And when we come up here, we have our Christmas tree cutting area. And that is it for this Christmas tree farm build. I apologize for any glitches and stuff, and I want to thank everybody for watching. And please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time on Misthaven. Bye!